All right, settle down, settle down. Have you ever finished a big bag of crisps, looked down at the crumbs all over yourself and thought, I need a holiday? Well, that's where I was. But instead of a cheeky little getaway to Spain, I ended up in Luang Prabang, Laos. And let me tell you, this place is the antidote to your everyday humdrum. We're talking stunning waterfalls, temples in the sky, and markets that'll make your head spin, in a good way, of course. So buckle up, because we're about to dive headfirst into the top 5 hilarious must-visit spots in Luang Prabang. Picture this: turquoise water cascading down tiers of limestone, lush green jungle all around, basically paradise, right? Well, Phousi Falls is all that and more. But let me tell you, those rocks are slippery. One minute I was posing for a photo, channeling my inner Tarzan. The next, I was doing an impression of a floundering fish. Good news is, nobody caught it on camera that I know of, but trust me, it was graceful-ish. The water is unbelievably clear and blue, like something out of a fantasy film. You can swim in some parts, which I highly recommend. Just maybe skip the Tarzan impressions and keep an eye out for the bears. No, not those kind of bears, silly. They have a sanctuary there for rescued bears, and honestly, after my little slip-up, I felt a certain kinship with them. Right, so Mount Phousi, 328 steps, 328. I mean, I love a good view as much as the next bloke, but I'm pretty sure my thighs are still burning from this climb. But let me tell you, the view from the top, worth every single step. You can see the whole of Luang Prabang, the Mekong River snaking through the landscape, and temples glittering in the sun. It's magical, truly. Just try to go early in the morning or later in the afternoon, because let me tell you, climbing those stairs in the midday sun is about as much fun as a kick in the trousers. And bring water, lots of water, unless you fancy yourself as some kind of superhuman hydration-free hiker. I, for one, am not ashamed to admit I needed a sports drink or 3 after that climb. Now this is what I'm talking about. The Luang Prabang night market is a sensory overload in the best possible way. Silk scarves, handmade jewelry, delicious street food, you name it, they've got it. And the best part, haggling. Now, I'm a terrible liar, but put me in front of a stall owner, and suddenly I'm Marlon Brando in The Godfather, negotiating the deal of a lifetime. I walked away with a bag full of souvenirs for about $5 and a newfound respect for the art of the deal. But seriously, even if you're not a master haggler, the night market is a must-visit. The atmosphere is electric, the food is incredible, and you're guaranteed to find some unique treasures to take home. Just maybe leave your poker face at the hotel, yeah? The Royal Palace Museum is like stepping back in time. You've got ornate buildings, lush gardens, and enough gold leaf to make King Midas jealous. Now, I'm not usually one for museums. I get bored easily. My attention span is that of a goldfish. But this place was fascinating. You learn all about the history of Luang Prabang, the Lao royal family, and see some pretty impressive artifacts. There's even a throne room with a 7-tiered throne. 7 tiers, I mean, talk about leg day. I bet the king never had to climb Mount Phousi, that's for sure, but in all seriousness, the Royal Palace Museum is a beautiful and insightful glimpse into Lao culture and history, and well worth a visit. Just don't try to sit on the throne, they're a bit funny about that. To get to the Paku Caves, you take a boat down the Mekong River, which is an experience in itself. The scenery is stunning, all these limestone cliffs and lush green jungle. It's like something out of Avatar. And then you arrive at the caves, and they are full, and I mean absolutely jam-packed, with Buddha statues. Big ones, small ones, wooden ones, stone ones, you name it, they've got it. There are literally thousands of them, all donated by pilgrims over the centuries. It's quite a sight to behold, and a bit overwhelming, to be honest. I felt like I needed to start meditating just to fit in, but even if you're not on a spiritual journey, the Paku Caves are a unique and fascinating place to visit. Plus, you get to ride a boat. So there you have it, my top 5 hilarious must-visit spots in Luang Prabang. From waterfalls to temples, markets to caves, this place has it all. It's the perfect blend of adventure, culture, and just the right amount of "did that really just happen?" moments. Trust me, if a bloke who'd rather be on a sofa with a cuppa and a biscuit than trekking up a mountain can enjoy Luang Prabang, anyone can. So what are you waiting for? Book that trip. Just promise me you'll pack your sense of humor and maybe some extra strength deodorant for after Mount Phousi. You can thank me later.